Happy Monday. Time now for that mission accurate forecast. I'm meteorologist Iris Hermosillo. Heat alerts remain in place for parts of our state this week. Northwest Arizona under a heat warning through Wednesday night, and also areas right along the Colorado River in western Arizona, including spots like Yuma, under a heat warning all the way through this week, as temperatures will be dangerously hot still in those areas. No heat alerts for the valley, but know that that heat risk is still in the moderate range at least. That means that folks that are most sensitive and exposed to the heat are certainly at higher risk for heat-related illnesses, but we all have to at least use caution, hydrate, get those outdoor activities done early so you can limit your time outside during the peak heat of the day and you don't expose yourself to that higher risk of heat illness with those hot temperatures. Now today's temperature up to 110 degrees in Phoenix. To our west, 113 out at Lake Havasu and Bullhead City, 94 today in Sedona with highs in the mid-80s in Flagstaff, 90 for Payson. And we've got more storms to watch for too. The clouds moving in yesterday, bringing some rain and some strong thunderstorms to at least parts of the valley. Well, today we're going to watch for that potential again. Specifically, though, the storms will get going first over that higher terrain, north central and eastern Arizona, along the Mogollon Rim, and northeast Arizona, too, over some of the higher terrain there. Well, those storms will again move in our direction. Now, our atmosphere across the Phoenix area is a little worked over after the rain and the clouds that we had yesterday, but there was a potential of at least a slight storm chance, or a potential of at least a stray storm, rather, to move off the higher terrain and into the Phoenix area. But it does look like the better potential will be in some of those spots that didn't get as much rain or cloud cover yesterday, just to our west. And that's an area to watch too for possibly some severe weather, as we've got at least a marginal risk for severe weather for central and western Arizona. Damaging winds will be the biggest threat, but of course blowing dust will be a factor, potentially heavy rain and maybe some small hail with storms that do develop. For the valley, there is a slight chance of storms today. Then after today, tomorrow, storm chances look a little more promising. Same setup with storms across the higher terrain first, and then they move off the higher terrain and into the valley. And then we'll see those daily storm chances through the weekend too. It's going to be another really hot week as well. Temperatures at 110 plus every day, although at this point no heat alerts, but 110 for a high today, 112 tomorrow and on Wednesday, with overnight lows in the low 90s, and then highs right near 110 all the way through the weekend, with warm overnight lows continuing too.